Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Queen's Wish the Conqueror. So, last time we did a lot of catching up with current events, or catching our family up to current events, I guess. Uh, I'm probably gonna end up amassing a bunch more of those events, because I most likely am not going to regularly return here to talk to them. But at least we got it out of the way for now. Now, as for what to do next, there are a bunch of things I'd like to do. However, well, our money is a little bit of a limiting factor right now. Actually, quite a bit of a limiting factor. And I am getting slightly worried about it. I know I have considered money not much of an issue for most of the game, and it isn't until you want to actually upgrade stuff. So last time we had over 2,000 gold, and it was perfectly enough to upgrade. But there is at least going to be one final wave of upgrades when I get. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to get a couple of weapons. Well, really only a weapon for our main character. Maybe some extra armor. Well, I mean that alone is already gonna cost a couple hundred, because obviously items of higher tiers are gonna get more expensive as well as more augment slots, and thus more runes needed and whatnot. And then we'll have the better potions eventually, which well, they will only cost a bunch of money to unlock once. But still, it's it's definitely investments that are coming up at some point. And right now, money is low. We will be making more, sure, but I also haven't really been prioritizing building, mills and distilleries. We have really only 2 sets so far, and maybe I should have been investing in them more. Well, not distilleries, because quicksilver. Almost said quick iron. What? Quicksilver is another limiting factor. We have 20 still, but right now we are losing 2 per 2-day period, basically. That is something I'd like to change. However, looking at the map, it doesn't look like there's really an obvious quick source of quicksilver to grab. One good option would be to upgrade Deepwood Keep, but that costs 200 gold, so again, not really a viable option right now, unfortunately. I was originally planning to quickly hop over there, build a, a weaving room, mostly. Also, this is actually the only fortress left that has neither a weaving room nor an apothecary. But obviously, apothecary would cost even more quicksilver, so really not a viable option right now. Yeah, and unfortunately, I was hoping that maybe there was some unclaimed quicksilver mine, but I really don't know about that. We have the Garden of Pulchritude, but that's not a mine, and I don't know if that's going to end up producing any quicksilver for us. It really might not. Yeah, I don't know if that kind of location can even or will even end up producing any resources. And it looks like the only other accessible place is the halfway fortress here, Pickett's Break, which not only do I not want to really mess with that for story purposes, but also that's again another location that's not going to produce any resources. So yeah, it looks like our quicksilver income is not going to change really, and I've been wondering. I mean, another weaving room would be nice, but that being said, you know what? Maybe I'm just going to buy it. We are going to make more money. I would really like to get some more of those, well, basically mills and bakeries, I guess. Distilleries I'm gonna hold off on for now, but I would like to build some more mills and bakeries just to get more money over time. Maybe I should be trying a little bit harder to get my money income a little bit steadier that way. So I think for now I'm actually gonna go ahead and hop over there and build that weaving room with basically the last of my money. And then I'm gonna go off adventuring, making hopefully a couple hundred gold in the next dungeon. And I'm gonna invest that in building a few more mills and distilleries across the world, and that should hopefully make me earn decent amounts of money over time. Weaving room, it doesn't really matter. Get some. Oh, wait, I have 50? When... No. I don't have 50. I didn't have 50. Huh? Wait. Why did it say I had 50 and I still have 27? I am confused. Yeah, that did subtract 20, as it should have. Huh. Okay. Also, not sure why I was looking for the weaving room in my inventory. Let's just awkwardly place it there. Alright. Bigger backpack. I mean, that should have worked. I didn't get one last time, so I should have gotten one now. Yeah, okay, that actually worked. Alright. Of course, all that does is shift things over by one. So our overall inventory doesn't change, just the amount of items we can actually take on an expedition, which is, you know, definitely useful. That being said, he's kind of running out of space here. Yeah, as far as these rocks go, by the way, I can just shift some of those over. One of them for now. Those rocks, I looked that up, and apparently they are part of a quest that I must not have gotten yet. I didn't really look into any details, but they're for some sort of smith or other craftsman who wants them to make something out of them. Might be a weapon, might be something else. I was not really paying that much attention on purpose to, you know, prevent major spoilers, but yeah, so apparently they are unfortunately not just for selling. I suppose I could sell them, but obviously if there's something more interesting to be done with them, I like to do that. And while they would give me a nice temporary or momentary boost of money, it's yeah, that definitely would be a waste. Actually, now I don't have any money anymore, but I wanted to look into... Wait. Oh, so the Blessed Hood that will have an additional augment slot or rune slot is not available yet. Okay. Well then, I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway, so that's good. Right, now we are here, and it feels like a waste to not do anything useful, but again, if I knew about some Unclaimed Mine, I would go ahead and grab it, but this, I think, must be on the other side of this thicket, right? That's what it looks like. Wait, what's the word? What's the quest called? What is the quest called? Mines of the Ariel. Why didn't I see that? Oh, there it is. Not far to the north. Maybe we can get there. Honestly, if we can, I'd like to grab that. Not only would that give us a little bit of money immediately, but also, you know, the quicksilver. Or, I don't know, if it produces one extra quicksilver, it's at least gonna slow down the rate at which we're running out, so I would like that. You walk down a wide, peaceful road through the Ariel woods. The trees are far enough apart that the sun can actually reach you. It's kind of lovely. Then you feel dizzy for a moment. You're confused. Why did you walk up this way? It's not a road. The trees become impassable not far ahead. This is the wrong route entirely. Huh. Okay. Oh, and he was trying to catch me there, and I expertly dodged. All on purpose. Huh, that being said, we were kind of on our way to Bramble Spire, but oh, hi. And then I just stumbled into some enemies after all. This is not ideal. This is not gonna give me any money or anything. I guess on the plus side, these things aren't super tough, so it should be relatively quick and easy to dispatch of them. Yeah, that one is about to die. That one is definitely also about to die. Wait. It's down to one? Really? It only took one poison damage? Maybe there is such a thing as certain enemies being resistant to poison and thus taking less damage from it. Also, there were more of those things than I thought, which is great. Can you perhaps... That's not the button I want to press. Oh well. Not a big deal. Now, I don't know if we can really get anywhere. Obviously, the entire eastern side blocked off. So the only way around would be on the western side of the road. Well, we'll see. First of all, I probably have to deal with a bunch more enemies. Unless I can dodge them. Well, there are some more wandering monsters. What's this again? Cinnabar Woods. Just leave me alone, please? I think these are not necessarily chasing me. Okay. Yeah, so this is blocked off. There's a bit more of a roundabout way around that. More of a roundabout way around this way. Yeah, that's well put. Well put. What is this? You suddenly feel dizzy. The shadows of the trees grow darker. You feel turned around. You blink a few times and look around. The trees seem to have shifted. Indeed they have. But they opened up a path through here, so that's good. What's not so good is that we won't be able to avoid these wandering canines, except maybe? Oh, I think that part of the map was actually impassable there. But we do seem to be getting somewhere, and the good news is that if we actually end up getting to Bramble Spire, we can just quick travel back to the fortress, heal up if we need to, and then quick travel back without having to, you know, deal with all these annoying shifting forest paths. I think I'm just gonna throw in some damage here rather than slowing them. And this time I'm gonna actually press the right button and charge that one. Yeah, right in the middle of the bunch. That's what I was hoping for. Do you still have Poison Rain? No, you don't. That's okay. I could weaken them. Nah, it's... Nah. Let's just deal some damage, or not. Oh, next turn is gonna be nice when I can just whirlwind them all. Gonna be so satisfying. Oh, nice. Thanks for bunching them. Yep. Much appreciated. 59 heal. Wow. Not bad at all. Oh, you know what's also tempting? Well, I don't reach far enough, but it would be tempting. You know what? Sorry, Atantuo. I know it stings a little bit, but... Okay, take one step down and do this. Nice. That was... How much damage was that combined? About 50 per enemy? Not bad. Not bad at all. Feel that poison. And pick them off one by one. More or less. Okay, good. Nice. That was actually pretty satisfying. And yeah, this is still closed. That sucks. Can we really not go through there? Well. What? Oh, that... Again, just glancing at it, I misread that as being open. Hey, we actually made it around. What do you know? They're really avoiding those spiders. There are wispy white strands hanging from all of the trees here. You look closer. These are webs. Giant spiders have infested this region of the forest. Wonderful. I was hoping That might be some resources, but I guess not. Well, there are some there, but... Oh, hey, Bramble Spire. Well, I mean, we are in okay shape, and this should be a relatively easy dungeon, I think. So, we might be fine. I'm gonna risk it and try conquering this place next. The sign ahead identifies this outpost as Bramble Spire. It is a workshop for alchemy. These are usually placed far from towns. The fumes created by processing quicksilver and making potions fouls the air. Bramble Spire has been neglected. The bitter smell is only faint in the air. No smoke rises from the chimneys of the main hall. The soil is dry and soaked with alchemical runoff, and the bramble walls of the areal have mostly overgrown the place. How pleasant. Ore processing, barracks, okay. As you enter the Bramble Spire woods, you can't help but notice the webs, long strands of spider webs, hanging everywhere. That explains why this place shut down. Lots of spiders, probably twisted by the wild magic of the areal. A lot of them decided to settle here. You look back at the hall you passed on the way in. Someone there might know more about what has been happening here. Oh, right. As usual, I keep not expecting there to be people here to talk to, but indeed, once again, there are. The workers of Bramble Spire are hiding in this workshop. Some of them are cowering at the north end of this hall. One of them, a young blessed man, is holding a spear. When you approach, he swings it wildly back and forth and screams, "No, no, get out!" Then he bothers to take a closer look at you. "Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you were something else." He lowers his spear. "You thought we were spiders, huh?" "Sure." Okay, Blessed Ranlin. The blessed man who shouted at you seems to calm down. When you get close, however, he raises his spear again. "I'm Blessed Ranlin," he shrieks. "You aren't Ariel. You are an invader." He waves his spear back and forth with the skill of someone who has never touched one before. You're afraid he's going to injure one of the other workers. You know... Sure, don't worry, you're safe. Brennan takes several long breaths and counts to 10. Then he lowers his spear. "You are a Havenite. I heard that your people returned, but I did not believe it. Then our problems began." "What is wrong?" "Spiders, giant ones. They came out of the brambles. They ate several of our guards. We have not been able to work. We have barely held on here. I'm sorry, we can't offer the courtesies you deserve." Okay. I mean, it's nice to at least consider being courteous, courteous, I don't know, under different circumstances. What is Bramble Spire? I mean, it's kind of obvious. You are blessed, also very obvious. The only thing that makes sense to ask here is, or to say, is, tell me about the spiders. "It is a sad tale. A few of them came out of the brambles, then more. Our guards were confident. They thought the spiders would be easy to repulse. Then they kept coming, and they displayed their enchantments. Now we hide in here, hoping for someone to come help us recover Bramble Spire." "Will being bitten by a magic spider give me powers of some sort?" Oh, please. If only. If memory serves, when our guards were bitten by the magic spiders, they mainly died. Still, if you are brave, it might be worth a try. I mean, if we stay here, we're definitely gonna get bitten. I just doubt we're gonna be able to shoot webs or, you know, do things of that kind. But anyway, would you reward someone who rid you of your spiders? Most importantly, of course, we Ariel are traders when we have to be. When we have to be. The Council of Sliven has ignored us. If you restore Bramble Spire, I will pay you a bounty of quicksilver for your efforts. Sounds good. Why haven't the other blessed helped you? Let me guess, because they're completely crazy and only concerned with themselves, mostly? Ranlin has an uncomfortable moment of confusion. I'm not sure. Bramble Spire is important and valuable. I don't know why they haven't helped us. They're distracted? I'm sure they have more important things to do. Right. Where'd those spiders come from? Who knows? Magic is in the very soil of the Areal Woods. Such creatures appear all the time. My guess is that at some point, an ordinary spider ate an enchanted fly of some sort. Okay. Let's just keep it at that. Well, that's all I need to know, really. Not that I learned anything important here. Anything important to my mission. Some amber I can't take. Cool. more stuff I can take. Maybe I'll be able to take it, or allowed to take it, after I help them. Nope, they're Hobo Spiders? Excuse me? Okay, a Grey Widow. Huh. Did I... Oh, derp. I meant to use an ability, but I just completely failed. That's wonderful. Hobo Spider, what the heck? Buff yourself. Should I? Sure, why not? It's a decent number of enemies here. So the Hobo Spiders teleport? Is that right? Looks like it. Okay, they can stun, which is annoying. They can fear, which is even more annoying. Well, it's about as annoying, I suppose. I could slow them. I can almost efficiently poison them. I'd really like to not poison Atantuo out here in a dungeon, basically. But on the other hand, you know. Ouch. Well, he's no longer... No, never mind. He's still feared. Did that say fear removed or something? I don't know. Cure him? Fear is still there because it's a mental effect. I'm dumb. But... well, never mind. You can cure that. Ouch. That was a lot of damage. Holy crap. Right, that one is not poisoned or anything, so needed to take it out the old-fashioned way. Take you out. Heavy blow. I mean... Oh, what now? Fear. That's okay. Yeah, you're down to 20 poison and bleeding. That might actually be enough. Yes, exactly enough. Okay, that was nasty. That was not great. Not ideal at all. Well, you can have... These potions heal for so little. I mean, you might as well drink them all now. It's really... It does not matter. Well, maybe I should have kept one for a super emergency when maybe she is out of commission for some reason. I don't know. It's too late now. Huntsman. More like Hunt's Spider, but okay. Please don't poison us all. Thank you. So, which were the ones that actually poisoned us, though? Not sure if those were the Hobo Spiders. I think they mostly teleport next to you and then just attack. We haven't seen what the Huntsmen do yet. Try take that out, just for good measure. I'm assuming that the Huntsmen can do something nasty. So we're going to be focusing on them. Evaded, thank you. Nice critical, so this one is dead. And this one is also dead. Nice. Okay. I guess the second encounter, series of encounters, went so much better that it kind of made up for the first one. that I might not have been taking seriously enough. Giant recluses, okay. So we have all these different kinds of spiders that really aren't all that different in practice. Alright. That hardly did anything, rather. 46, not a very good hit. I mean, we're gonna get attacked anyway, so I guess I might as well move forward a little. Thankfully, for the most part, these are not hitting particularly hard. I wonder if I should heal. Yeah. I mean, there's very little chance of overhealing. I guess that might have been pretty much on point. Maybe a little bit overhealed. I have no idea which of these is more dangerous. I'm assuming that all spiders have a chance to poison you. Oh, okay. Maybe huntsmen hit particularly hard. They definitely do when critting, but you know. Yeah, I guess they and poison resist. Okay, so huntsmen definitely seem to hit pretty hard, and they poison. So maybe focus on those when in doubt. Yeah, this looks unsafe, but okay, maybe not. 2 to physical damage, which I think is just a standard rune that you can buy. But I'll take it for now. What's up with all these loot containers sitting out in the open? I guess there were a bunch of spiders patrolling, but no particular guarding encounters. Surprising. Evaded. Oh. Very little damage. Okay, they can definitely also poison. Confirmed. Nice. We have another Grey Widow. Those are the ones that fear and possibly also stun? Or maybe the ones that stunned were the hobos. I don't know, it's hard to keep track of who exactly does what. Oh, right. Yeah, just attack for now. That was disappointing, even for her, though. Oh well. Really? Must be in single digits health-wise. Sure enough. Gonna risk attacking this one, though. Okay, so Grey Widows definitely suck. Not a huge fan of... Wait. Oh, weakness. So they turned around his attack buff into weakness. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of wasting or using up all of my action points so much, but... action points. What? My energy. What am I talking about? My brain is kind of slow today. It sucks. Poisoned again. No, that's save energy. Oh, hey, that's... Where do you come from? Assuming that it just wandered in randomly rather than specifically spawning behind us to make an ambush here. Well, you're dead. Might as well start attacking this one. Okay, thanks for evading. Okay. Critical. Please just die before you can do anything else. Alright. Can go get out of combat. I pressed the button too fast there. Didn't mean to switch characters, of course. Okay, well, I mean, again, so far, combats have been going all right. But the enemies are also really not terribly dangerous, and, you know, for how relatively non-dangerous they should be, they definitely did cost us quite a few resources already. And we were doing okay, mana-wise. It's not the worst. Trapdoors, 3 of them. I think we collected all the resources that were just sitting out in the open. So I guess we'll just pick one and go from there. Well, that's locked. That's also locked. Okay, well, that makes choices easier. Let's check the next one. That is not locked, but this looks kind of dead-endish. There are tunnels running under Bramble Spire. This isn't a mine, but a dump. Once cinnabar and other alchemical mixtures have been cooked together and used, the Ariel threw the remnants into pits. You shudder to think what the stew of magical waste has been doing down here. And before dangerous goo. Well, first of all, we have more spiders. Is this one different? Well, not hit point wise. There's another hobo. Critical, of course. Okay. We have not seen those web tenders in action yet. Really? You're barely not gonna bleed to death, which is most unfortunate. You know what? Let's not take any chances. Just take that one out. Hit. Decent anyway. Is this different? What is that? Oh, that's just a hobo. Okay, never mind. Well, you're gonna bleed to death, at least. That's something. And then, of course, we get the cleave. Oh well. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna cure him right away. Poison resisted. Shock. Good, good. That's what I was hoping. Maybe we'll get lucky and finish this one off before it can do anything. I'm gonna do a heavy blow to ensure that. Of course, there is one around the corner. Yep, there it is. Another web tender, which I think we still haven't really seen do anything. I mean, web tender sounds like it might be able to slow you or stun you in place. Definitely doesn't sound like particularly a particularly damaging enemy. No cleave, of course. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of what I was expecting. Although I was not expecting that web spray to deal damage, which is definitely annoying. Mobile, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Well, block the damage, thank you. Okay, well, did get some energy back. Should I risk not healing him? I mean, he's missing over 50 health, so honestly, I might as well. Oh, hi. Elixir Arachnid. Not sure if that is the boss here, but it's definitely a very, very beefy spider. Not a huge fan personally, but it's gonna feel all the better to actually squash it eventually. And there we have some steaming masses, alright. Somewhere over here should also be the third trapdoor, assuming they're all connected. Actually, it's probably in here. If that opens. Nope, not from this side. I don't know, should I engage the giant spider right away while we're still in pretty good shape? Or risk taking more damage before we do that? I don't know, I kind of want to look around more first. There are only 2 of these. Oh, never mind, of course there are more. Of course. They, okay, are not the most healthy. They die just like normal. Well, oh, okay, that worked out. No! That could have worked out. Should have worked out better. Oh, thanks for the... Okay, redeem yourself, please. No. But actually they can bleed. That being said, this is not gonna bleed for enough, so we still have to use an attack on it. Evaded a heavy blow, that's most unfortunate. Okay, well. They do weaken on attack. Good to know. Finish it off, please. Well, it's basically finished off. Okay. Just do that. Heal you again. That. Oh hey, it's something. Scroll of life. Well, you can take that, I guess. Some copper bits. That's also locked. What's up with that? What's the point? Okay. Hold on just a second. Just to confirm, yeah, up here there was nothing else. And this is just this room with actually some quicksilver in it. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So the only viable point of entry was the furthest from the entrance, which I guess makes sense. Okay, also the only place where the path actually continues is down here. So there's absolutely no way of avoiding this elixir arachnid. Which might mean that it is the boss, or maybe it's just... Actually, this seems to be the end of it. It doesn't look like the chamber is continuing. I mean, there are some other paths, but they're all blocked by rubble. I don't really expect them to clear up. So maybe this is just a pretty short dungeon. The enormous spider looming over you is a twisted monstrosity. Even Sutter would be taken aback by the horror. Even Delia would be unable to see any redeeming qualities in it. The quicksilver and oozing goo in these tunnels have warped this arachnid, turning it into a glorious grotesquerie. It spreads its oozing pedipalps and lets out a long, hideous squeal. Then it lunges hungrily at you. Wonderful. Why don't we at least do this before it can do any of that? Okay. Well, I think we want to take out these minor spiders first. That being said, well, we can start with drinking potion, I guess. And it's an area attack? Oh yeah, that's nice. It's not so nice. Wait, actually, never mind. That will hit them all. Nice. Good use of a turn, if I do say so myself. Well, you can just step there, a little bit away from the party, closer to the enemies. Self-buff. He was feared by all. We do that. Thankfully, it works that way, and we slow them all. Of course, the boss resisted. I mean, they're weakened and slowed. I wonder. Yeah, no, I think we want to focus on taking out the small ones. Okay, especially if it's summoning more. Nice one. That was a really good hit. Okay, and I guess can do this. I don't know, I guess it's probably worth slowing down the boss. Please just work now. Okay, good. Can take out that spider. Nice. Plan paid off already. Not that it would really matter for the whole party to be immobilized, but you know. Okay, that spider is dead. So we can now just comfortably focus on taking this one out. Heavy blow. Over 100 damage. Not bad at all. We'll poison you for good measure. For good measure. Shock. I'm really banking on this being the final encounter because I just don't see. I mean, this tunnel might open. In which case, I'm gonna regret spending all this energy, but well, I'll worry about that if it actually becomes a problem. This gallery contains several clutches of spider eggs. They are huge and they have been soaking in pools of elixir and alchemical waste. As a result, the bugs that come out are thoroughly horrifying. Okay, that's unpleasant, but the boss is almost dead, so I wonder though. You know what? I can drink another potion regardless. And I guess do this. And also for good measure, you can do that. Maybe I should have focused more on finishing up the Spider Queen here. But actually, yeah, she's just dead. You /open the warped spider. You. Tainted goo and quicksilver oozes out. The thing immediately begins to dissolve, broken down by its own horrible juices. You really hate this experience. At least now that these tunnels have been cleared out, the people here should be able to reclaim their woods. They probably love to hear about your adventure down here. That really was it. Wow. I've come to be used to so much worse. I really expected either the spider to fully heal and or split into multiple boss spiders, or you know, either that or this tunnel to actually open up, because obviously there's so much unused space on this map here. But well, I'm definitely glad that this ended up being a relatively bite-sized adventure, pretty much a perfect length, honestly. When I arrived at this dungeon here already 15 minutes into the video, I was not sure if this was going to work out so well, but no, it seems pretty much perfect. Okay, done here. Let's just quickly pick up the money. And, okay, +2 to bloodletting. Interesting. Bloodletting. Vicious strikes. Don't we have bloodletting on something? I thought we had bloodletting effect on some kind of item before. +2 to physical damage. I mean, that seems too good to replace, really. And not to mention this one, of course. Bloodletting. What is bloodletting? Isn't that... No, that's not... That's Vicious Strikes. I feel like I should know what that is. I mean, it sounds like something that would give you a passive chance to bleed enemies. And I also feel like I've... Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, we have that in the form of a vicious barb. I think that's just an additional chance to cause bleeding on hit, which, you know, is definitely nice, but not better than what we already have. We have such good chance to make enemies bleed that I definitely don't think we need this. But I'm gladly gonna take the money I'm gonna get for selling it, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah, these are all still locked, because why would they suddenly unlock? Alright, a nice, short, ultimately relatively easy dungeon. Exactly what I needed, and it's gonna give me more quicksilver, which is just perfect all around. Blizzard Randall manages some measured talk with you, but he's constantly on the edge of hysteria. Yeah, okay. I found the giant magic spider in the caves below us. I squished it. Nice, and we all leveled up because we were so close. I forgot about that one. That's not also helpful. Blizzard Randall is pleased. Indeed, you have solved our problem. The spiders have been fleeing into the brambles, killing the queen or master or whatever terrified them. As a reward, I will send you quicksilver. The deliveries will be sent to Deepwood Keep. Nice. Can I buy some potions now? What? Oh, no. We make very few potions here. Just harsh alchemical components plus some elixir. Neither of those are sold to outsiders. Anyway, we're out. The spiders have kept us from working. Right. What is Bramble Spire? A workshop. Blah, blah, blah. Right. Where's the remote? Cook a lot of cinnabar. Quicksilver. Boil a lot of herbal brews. Yes. Are they wrong? Well, apparently not, since these horrible creatures were created by all the chemical stuff that was going on here. Smokes and gases are harsh. You are blessed. I am. Thanks for noticing. I was able to save up and purchase elixir to drink. Why would you do such a thing? Once I was blessed, I was able to get jobs such as this one. A job that lets me afford even more elixir. Well, what does the elixir do for you? So much. He touches the green skin off his cheek. More than just mere beauty. Beauty, huh? Okay, sure. Elixir helps us live longer. It gives us confidence and mental clarity. I was under the impression that was kind of the opposite, but maybe you just don't feel that way while you're under the effects of it. All the qualities one would want in a leader. Why does this give you more power? As you must know, the blessed rule the Ariel. Only the blessed can be on our councils. Only the blessed choose who are on the councils. Only the blessed go to High Hobo. Do those who aren't blessed like this? They're jealous. It is their way of things. Still, elixir is expensive. Getting it takes wealth and determination. Are those not the sort of people who should rule us? Arguable. But, you know what, let's just not get into that any more than necessary, any more than we already have. I really have all I could possibly have hoped to get here, and honestly much easier than I expected. So yeah, that's gonna produce one extra quicksilver, which is nice. Money-wise, well, we're still not looking that great, but definitely better than before, so I'll take it. Let's quickly head on over here, sell some stuff. I doubt it's gonna make me enough to... In fact, I'm sure it's not gonna make me enough to fortify this fortress. Although I really would like to do that. There. Sell things, sell this. Obviously only for a fraction of what it's worth. Plus 2 to physical damage. I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, that's one that we can buy anyway. Would we want more of these? I mean, you have one in there. This weapon, of course, being special, only has one slot. That one has a better one, so technically a weapon with another slot, we could use the extra damage augment, the extra damage rune. And it doesn't sell for all that much, so I think I'm just gonna hold on to it. Wasn't there something else I wanted to sell too? Maybe not. Well, we did find a couple of things. Nothing to turn immediately into money. I mean, we might be close to the next money, next resource income thingy. I don't know. There's probably a better word for that, but I've been struggling to come up with a good name this entire playthrough, basically. So, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I wonder if that would give us enough money to buy the upgrade here. Yeah, that costs exactly 200. It also does cost some quicksilver, but it would increase. I think it might double the whatever resources are produced by the upgraded fort. Does it even say? Well, increases. So I don't know if it doubles or what it does, but yeah, obviously it would help to some extent. I guess I can just travel back over to the UCAT, do some more work there, make some money that way. I mean, I could definitely go ahead and build like 2 full sets. Is that right? Yeah, actually, 2 full sets of mill plus bakery in two more places, possibly before the next resource collection comes around. So I might want to do that. I'm also going to look into leveling up, but I'm going to do that off camera because, yeah, we really don't have to. We don't have any useful things to invest in, really. Not particularly. So nothing super exciting. I'm gonna have to basically end up unlocking new skills, but nothing that I really want at this point. Everything's just gonna be a byproduct of having to spend those points somewhere. So yeah, nothing super exciting. I'm just gonna take care of that and possibly go build some of those extra structures and other forts, and we're probably gonna continue our adventures over in the UCAD next time. So as always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.